What's up, guys? IFBB Pro Derek Lunsford, and we are at the 2018 Arnold Classic in Columbus, Ohio. And this weekend has been crazy as always. When I first went here, or the first time I came here was a few years ago, 2015, 2016, whenever I met Evan and Frank for the first time. And I was a fan, and I got to meet these guys who I looked up to, and now this weekend I was behind the booth actually, signing autographs and hanging out with them and having a good time. What's really awesome about this event, the expo, and really just all of bodybuilding is the fact that you can come to an event like this and meet, the fans get to meet the bodybuilders that they look up to and the people they look up to on YouTube and things that give them inspiration and motivation. So it's been a really awesome weekend, getting to see all the fans that come up and who I've inspired and who Evan or Frank or the other athletes have inspired. It's just really cool that we can build camaraderie among pro bodybuilder and fan. The animal cage was insane. I know every year I've came here as a fan that it's just been crazy at the cage. Guys lifting crazy amounts of weight, record-setting weights every year. And this year it was like there were so many head-to-head battles of deadlift and bench press, and even some of the fans who got in the cage and was able to bench their body weight or whatever. It was just, it's always a crazy, awesome, hardcore time. So that's something I look forward to every year. But this year was special because I was actually in the cage and behind the booth versus being the fan outside the booth.
What's going on, guys? We're here at the 2018 Arnold Classic weekend. Here with my buddy Derek Lunsford. This is our first time training together, doing anything together, actually.
First time. Well, I met you...
first date.
Yeah, this is the first meeting. So, yeah, I met Evan a couple years ago at the Arnold Classic 2016 when you competed. And,
really?
Yeah, and I stopped you on your way through the expo. I was going, I was a fanboy going from booth to booth. But no, you were super cool, and you stopped, took a picture, with me, and
cool.
had a word, which was really awesome. I respected that a lot. And I don't know if you knew this, but the first bodybuilding diet I ever did was your Big on a Budget.
Really?
The $50 Big on a Budget. So that inspired me to start dieting like a bodybuilder.
I feel like I just did that. I forget how young you are.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool to hang out with Evan and train with him, because I looked up to him with his Big on a Budget, all of his animal videos, and then seeing him at the Arnold 2 years ago, and then now to be an athlete with him and train chest with him today is just, it's almost like another dream come true. It's pretty awesome, and now I can consider Evan a friend and not just someone that I just solely look up to, but also I can learn from and grow together with in the company. So
you know how good it feels to be somebody's dream come true?
I don't know yet.
When we stepped foot in the gym today, it quickly became apparent that there's obviously not a ton in the way of variety, etc., and that's totally fine. And some things were scattered, and being that we were going to train chest, I said, you know what? Let's just keep it simple. Let's do 10 sets of 10 on the bench press. It's not something that I do typically. I know it's not something that Derek does typically. But we both agreed that when we're traveling, we're always. And I think most bodybuilders are this way. You're outside of your element. You're traveling. Not everything is always perfect, so you're very cautious to basically not get hurt.
Yeah.
It actually turns out to be a good thing to do something a little bit different, and we decided to do 10 sets of 10 with a 90-second break in between sets. to choose a weight that if you absolutely had to, you could get for 20 reps. I made the mistake of undershooting.
He went too light. I went too heavy.
I guess went a little. Well, no, actually, Derek did it the way it was supposed to be done. I mean, the weight that he used actually was correct in that you're not supposed to be able to do to successfully complete 10 sets of 10. If you are, like I was able to do, the weight was too light, so that was my screw up.
But you still got a good pump, which you know, that was the main goal. Of
I felt great, and I felt like, you know, for the circumstances, it actually worked out.
So really, perfectly. At the end of the day, if you ask yourself, was it a success? I think you could answer.
I think absolutely. You know, I don't know about you, but week in, week out at home, I don't really ease up.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you're gonna take an opportunity to ease up, now would be the perfect time.
Sure.
Although it still was, you know, fairly strenuous.
Yeah.
You know, we got to talking a little bit after the workout about our particular training styles, and you know, what Derek said, man, you know, I should just start, you know, just kind of letting it rip a little bit more. And I'm always so cautious about, you know, time under tension and constant tension, etc. And you know, my response to him was, I guess you could, but honestly, man, I mean, from the outside looking in, looking at this kid, and you know, the way he looks at his age, I'd be hesitant to tell you to do anything different, to be honest.
I think what I was getting at was like, I definitely have my style of training, but like we were talking, it's good to mix it up and just do something different. So that's why, you know, when we got here, we were kind of looking around. You're like, what do you want to do? And I go, dude, whatever you say, we're just going to do it. And that's why you took the lead. Plus, I like to learn from you too. But I just let you take the lead, and whatever you had us do, I was going to do it, because I think it's important that you do kind of shock the muscles and shock the style of training, you know, just grip it and rip it is basically, that was kind of the concept of today's workout. Right. For me, you know, I'd say I definitely pushed myself on those 10 sets of 10. I can't tell you the last time I've done that. But, I mean, I can tell you that going forward in the next couple weeks, my muscles will respond. They're going to be stronger. They're going to be bigger. They're going to be more dense. So, moving forward, it was definitely a good workout for me. And you know, I always preach consistency of training. So yeah, we're here at the Arnold. You can say, oh, it's time to ease up, you know, because we're traveling, whatever, but we're still getting our butt in the gym. We're not just taking the whole weekend off. So I think that's the most important thing. But since I'm here with you, I just took the opportunity to let you just like, let's just freaking get the weight. You know what I mean? So I thought that was cool.
Come on, crank it up. Come on. hard, fast and powerful. Push through. 10, again, up, 2 more, punch, 1 more, up. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, I'm excited for you because you have so. I remember people saying this to me at the time, and it doesn't mean that much because you hear from somebody be like, oh yeah. But honestly, dude, you have so much ahead of you, and like that is so cool to see in somebody.
Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. And that's why, I knew whenever Animal and I got together, I knew it was a perfect fit because this is a great company that's going to be able to use me, and I'm able to, build myself through Animal. So I'm really excited to be with the company. But like all you guys, like I said, that I've met already, are just so down to earth, super cool, and that's who I love to surround myself with, is like genuine, legit people that, dude, I can just come here and train. You know what I mean? We could, like, what other, not everybody's like that. Not all athletes are just going to go, yeah, let's go have a training session today.
Well, I don't think a lot of companies don't build themselves around.
Yeah. There's a lot of great ones. It's just, I knew this was a perfect fit.
They may look to athletes who are great talent,
right,
but not necessarily build a company around people who are, I guess, great in a number, maybe in different ways. You're lucky to be with, I wouldn't say a great company, I would say with the best company. And that you're able to establish a relationship. And yeah, you're a great competitor, but obviously I know them well enough to know that they see something more in you than the fact that you're just a competitor, because there's a lot of good competitors. That's going to do it for this episode, but I mean, we're here, it's only very beginning of March, and I know there's quite a few more expos to do this year, and from what I hear, you may be doing a couple of them, and I may be doing a couple of them too. So
yeah, I'm definitely booked for sure. So I'm excited though, man. So it's first time.
Maybe we'll do this again.
I hope so, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you.